Welcome to PaleriderTV. Well, looks like Haslam family is finally sold out all their interest in the P-Lot Flying J truck stop chain. Let's cover this story right now. Haslam sell final 20% stake in Pilot to Berkshire Hathaway. The Haslam family is out of the Pilot travel centers. The legal battle between the Haslams and Berkshire Hathaway over the travel center's valuation was settled last week. The truce announced the day the case was to go to trial in Delaware Chancery Court. With that completed, the founding family exercised its put option, which required Berkshire to buy the 20% of Pilot it did not already own. The two companies announced the transaction late Tuesday. Pilot started with one gas station 65 years ago, and because of the dedicated and exceptional team members we have had throughout our history, it is now an industry leader. Jim Haslam, second PTC founder, said in a prepared statement announcing a 20% sale. While this has certainly been an emotional decision for us, it is one we felt was right for our family at this time. We look forward to continuing to support our lifelong home in Knoxville, Tennessee, and to furthering our deep commitment and philanthropy through the region that we all love. The put option, also referred to as a put right, could first be exercised this year. It needed to be exercised within 60 days of the close of the PTS fiscal year, December 31st, or it would roll over to 2025. Berkshire first took a 38.6% stake in Pilot in 2017. At the time of the sale, a pathway to Berkshire buying the rest of Pilot was laid out. The first stake sold for $2.76 billion. The second sale for an additional 41.4% stake was completed a year ago for $8.2 billion, giving Berkshire Hathaway control. The price for exercising the final 20% was not revealed. In 2017, price of $2.76 billion for 38.6% of the company would have put an enterprise value on Pilot of approximately $7.1 billion. The $8.2 billion sale a year ago for 41.4% would have set the enterprise value at approximately $19.8 billion. Wow. To show the sheer difference in the size and valuation of PTC over its theoretically large rivals, the cost to acquire Travel Centers of America by BP was announced in February at approximately $1.3 billion. The second largest chain. Love's is private, and no information about its enterprise value is known. In their announcement of the deal, the Haslams said Pilot had more than 750 locations across 44 states and 6 Canadian provinces. It sells about 14 billion gallons of fuel a year and $3 billion in food and merchandise. It also was described as the fifth largest private company in America before the Berkshire Hathaway acquisition. The valuation of the final 20% of Pilot was a key point of contention between the two sides in the months leading up to the time when the put option could be exercised. Berkshire Hathaway's internal process implemented push down accounting for Pilot after its takeover in early 2023. The Haslam said that was going to hurt the valuation of Pilot when it came time to have its final 20% bought out. But even in the Haslam's later litigation, it was reported that Berkshire Hathaway CEO Warren Buffett had told Jim Haslam that the original terms of valuing Pilot would be honored when the time came for the final fifth to be sold to Berkshire. In their initial lawsuit, Haslam said the original agreement between Berkshire and the Pilot owners was that the valuation for the final 20% would be determined by the same formula for valuing Pilot used to set the price for Berkshire's initial investment. The Haslams apparently did not think that assurance by Buffett was adequate and launched a legal battle in Delaware Chancery Court. That resulted in counterclaims by Berkshire that former Pilot CEO Jimmy Haslam III, son of the founder, had launched a surreptitious effort to influence decision-making within Pilot Haslam family loyalists that would increase the short-term valuation of the company while potentially damaging its long-term. Ultimately, as a spokesman for the Haslams noted, all claims and counterclaims were dismissed in the settlement earlier this month. So there you have it. Berkshire Hathaway now owns 100% of the Pilot Travel Center, Flying J, all that good stuff, corporation. So what does this mean? Does this mean that, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how they're going to run the pilots. You know, I was never a big fan of the Pilot Flying J. There's several throughout my travels that I would go to on a regular basis. Other than that, I didn't utilize pilots or Flying J's that much. I remember a few years back, I don't know if anybody remembers this, we were around when Pilot was raided by the FBI when they were fraudulent. Somehow they committed fraud with their fuel rebate system. Don't know all the details of that, can't remember, but I know they were raided by the FBI. They were sued by the federal government. They were fined a lot of money. And old Haslam there, Jimmy Haslam, escaped or got out of any charges by throwing all of his managers, upper management under the bus, and they took the fall for all that. So ever since that happened, I lost a lot of respect for the Pilot Flying J Corporation. So there you have it. This is just crazy. Probably the trucking companies getting bought out by major corporations now. Truck stops and all that are getting bought out. So TA sold out to BP sometime last year. Now Pilot Flying J. That's it. So let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about these Pilot truck stops, Flying J truck stops, or the whole truck stop chain. So I appreciate everybody watching. Be sure to check out this video right here. And everybody have a good day and stay safe.